Hello and welcome. We are going live this morning. It's a while since I have gone live, and I am on here for a couple of different reasons. One is to do the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag, which I was recently tagged in by Steph over at Steph's Romance Book Talk, so thanks to her for tagging me in that. So I will be getting into that. And then finally, it is time for me to select a winner for my bi-monthly giveaway. So yeah, all exciting things. I am also wondering if I should share the fact that I am currently live on Twitch. Let's do that because okay, we're live. Sorry guys. Clearly I don't do this that often. Okay, so yeah, I'm ready to select a winner for my bi-monthly giveaway. This is the thing where if you are publicly subscribed to my channel and you answer the question of the day, that gives you one entry into the giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first, and then we'll get into the questions for the tag, the Not a Newbie book tag, which I'm excited about. So hopefully some people can come hang out. That should be fun. Let me pull up my spreadsheet here. How is everybody doing this Saturday? So this month we had 240, well, the last 2 months, we've had 245 entries of people who could possibly have won, and I have a random number generator. Hello, good morning. So let's find the winner. The winner this time is number 210. So let me scroll up and see who that is. This is always like super fun. Hopefully it's somebody who's actually subscribed, because that's a problem. So far I haven't had any problems with that. And this is also a giveaway that is international. Most of my other giveaways, because I can use book depositories, so that is great. Where are we? 210. Oh, cool. Sydney Stories is the winner. Oh, I look festive. Thank you so much. Yes, I have my Winnie's Whimsy headband. It's really cold in New York today, so this will keep my ears warm. It's like Star Wars. Yeah, it's really cold today. So yeah, Sydney Stories is the winner. That's so exciting. She's wonderful. So actually, go check her out and follow her if you don't already. She's really lovely and has like a smaller YouTube channel. So I will reach out to her. That means that she will be getting a free book. So yay, congrats. She's the winner of this bi-monthly giveaway. You guys can always enter. Yeah, in New England and freezing. It is so cold today. Like the last 2 winters have been relatively mild for New York, so I feel like if it's this cold already in November, we are in for a rough winter, so we'll see if I'm right about that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the tag. I am doing the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag. I don't know if I said that right earlier, but it's the Not a Booktube Newbie Tag, and I was tagged by Steph over at Steph's Romance Books Talk. She's great. If you like romance novels, that's almost all she reads and reviews, and she reads a lot. She reads as much as I do, except it's all romance. So, yeah. Okay, so question number 1 is, how old is your channel? Oh, and this was, I think, created by Clever Fox, which I will link down below once this is live. Have I read the Romance Book Club? Yes, I did. I did read it. Really, really loved it. It was a whole lot of fun. I have a review on Goodreads, so I'll be talking about that in my mid-month wrap-up. I did, yes. Okay, how old is your channel is question 1. My channel is 2.5 years old. So yeah, I'm not a newbie anymore. That's exciting. Yeah, I'm glad you're also reading and loving the Bromance Book Club. It is super cute and fun, and I love it. I'm excited for more in the series. Question number 2, what are my favorite videos to make? So this is kind of interesting. My favorite videos to make and edit are also the ones that I probably do least often for a few reasons. I really enjoy like making more creative vlogs and editing vlogs. They're like the most fun to do, but they're a lot of work and very time consuming. Sydney, hey! Aw, thank you. By the way, you won the bi-monthly giveaway, so reach out to me and we'll get you a book. Congrats. It looks like a present. Thanks. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Very festive. What was I talking about? This is the problem with going live on book tags, guys. I lose my like chain of thought. It's your birthday! Oh, perfect! Happy birthday. Well, congrats. You'll get a book. That'll be fun. We'll have to chat about it. Yeah, so I really like making vlogs. I enjoy editing them, but they're also a lot of work and very time consuming, and I don't always have a ton of time to do them. The other thing is I feel like people don't watch my vlogs as much, so sometimes I'll make them because I like doing them, and then the views are lower, so I wonder if maybe I did them more regularly if more people would watch them. I don't know, but I really enjoy making them, so I'm hoping like once, I love all the love in the comments, by the way, this is great. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping that once both of my kids are in school next year, that maybe I can do some more ambitious videos. And I do have some stuff I'm working on, but you guys have to, like, people are like, oh, everyone's so into reading vlogs. I'm like, really? Most people just want to watch my wrap-ups, which is great. I like doing them, and I love talking about the books, and I'm glad they're helpful, but yeah, I enjoy making vlogs. Okay, question number 3. Give one piece of advice to someone wanting to join BookTube. Honestly, I tell people, just, like, jump in and do it. Are your early videos going to be great? Probably not, but that's okay. The other great thing is that your audience is also usually pretty small when you start out, so you have, like, time to grow and learn things, and I feel like the best way to get better at it is just by doing it. I think definitely just jump into it and do it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm so glad that, like, the reviews are helpful. I feel like, this is the thing, is, like, as a reviewer, I feel like I'm doing my job right if people watching can figure out whether a book is for them, regardless of whether or not they agree with me. Like, whether or not I liked the book, like, I'll say if I liked the book, of course, but I feel like whether or not we have the same reading taste, hopefully my reviews make it possible for you to figure out whether you would like it, because you may not like the same things I do. So that's kind of like my goal when I review books, is to try to do that effectively. Yeah. Yay, Sawkill Girls! Oh, that's so great. I love Sawkill Girls. I love Claire Legrand. She's great. That's definitely a favorite of mine. But yeah, if you want to start a BookTube channel, I would just jump in. I agree. Going with your personality, I think, is definitely key. Lori, I'm glad you're enjoying Starless Sea. I love Starless Sea. I'm kind of obsessed, guys. I'm halfway through Starless Sea. Sorry, this is like a side note. I think it's going to be one of my new all-time favorite books. This is the second person who's saying I look like a Christmas present. Aw, thanks, Leanna. It's fun. It's so cold today. I wanted, like, a warmer headband. But yeah, Starless Sea, I'm completely obsessed with it, so, like, expect to get an individual review on it once I'm done with it. I want to, like, finish it and then just reread it again. I can't even tell you how much I'm loving it. But yeah, jump in with BookTube. If you want to start a BookTube channel, just do it. You'll get better as you go. You'll learn as you go. You'll figure out editing, ask people questions, and I think also just jump into the community. I think buddy reads are one of the best ways to make friends on BookTube if you're looking to build community. Do buddy reads with people and ask if you can join in, because it also is like an easy entryway to see if you guys connect, and by chatting about a book. So yeah. Oh, good, the audio. I might listen to the audio once I'm done with the physical book for Starless Sea, Lori. I'm really tempted. I might listen to it again in December because I really want to. How do you edit? Yeah, no, that's a good question. So there's a lot of kind of easy intros to editing. I use iMovie. There are definitely fancier softwares out there, and I would love to one day upgrade, but the current computer I have just can't handle that level of software that I would need, so I'd have to also upgrade my computer. So I use iMovie, which is free if you have a Mac. I do know there are people who use Windows Movie Maker, which I think also comes with PCs if you use a PC. But yeah, and I also know people who do it all on their phone. You can download, if you have an iPhone, you can download iMovie to your phone and edit on your phone. And, you know, editing is another thing that I think you just get better with over time. You're not going to start out necessarily being great, but you'll get better at it. And the other thing is, too, is the more comfortable you get on camera, the less you have to edit yourself. So videos that when I started out took me forever to edit because I had so many ums and stops and starts, I have a lot fewer than I used to. Oh, you're so welcome. I hope that's a helpful answer. Okay, yeah, and if you guys have recommendations in the comments, feel free to tell people. So yeah, and you know what, like, I love that. Some people can just say everything in one take. I can't do that, but I know some people do, and not everyone can. So you kind of figure out what works for your personality and what you're comfortable with, and, you know, there's a lot of different ways to do it, and ways to do it low budget if you want to. Okay, question 4. Since joining, have you run into any unforeseen challenges? Oh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. I mean, I think, like, I guess, like, probably the main thing is I maybe didn't realize how quickly I would get to the point where, like, I have to start saying no to more things, like people reaching out wanting me to, like, review books or wanting to send me things or whatever. Like, I don't think I realized how quickly it would get to be so much that I'd be, like, saying no to more things than I'm saying yes to. Like, because I think when I first started, I was like, free books! Yay! Like, what could possibly be better? And now I'm like, unless it's something I'm really like pretty excited about or really want to support for some reason or another, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I have time for that. So that's like an interesting place to be in. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was something that I maybe didn't expect. Um, yeah, arcs, like, I think that's the thing is it's really exciting, but it ends up becoming overwhelming. Will say in terms of physical arcs, early on, the reason I had as many as I did was mostly because of events. Because I live in New York City, so it's easy and not expensive for me to go to things like BookCon and New York Comic Con, where it's easy to get access to arcs, and like that's where I would get a lot of physical ones. Now I am starting to get more of them sent to me in the mail as well, um, and sometimes it's a lot. So I try really hard to keep up with them as much as I can, but it's not perfect. So yeah, it's like the things that you don't think would be problems, like how could people send you too many books? But apparently that can be an issue. I don't want to sound like I'm grateful because I am. Like I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have things sent, but yeah, that's like an unexpected thing. Yeah. So I have a Kindle and I do ebooks. So I actually read most of my e-arcs from NetGalley on my phone or on my Kindle. That's like where my ebooks usually come from. And actually that is one thing I would recommend if you're getting started as a book reviewer. Definitely check out NetGalley if you're interested in reading books early. You'll be surprised at how often you will get approved for things. Do I feel pressured to read them all so far before release date if they're not paying you? Oh, that's a good question. Sometimes, but I'm trying to like internally tell myself not to feel so bad about it. If I don't get to everything, I don't get to everything. Now, obviously, if I think I feel more pressure if it's something where someone has individually reached out to me about a specific book title, then I will feel more pressure as opposed to something I picked up at an event or was sent in like a box of books. But if somebody was like, hey, would you review this specific book? And I say yes, then I do feel more pressure to try to get to it before the release date. And then obviously, if somebody was like paying me, that would be great if more people would do that. We're working on it. But like, yeah, if somebody's like paying me, although I don't do, so this isn't like the sponsored stuff, I actually won't do sponsored reviews though. Like for me, that gets into some like murky ethical stuff. Like I don't want to feel like I'm being paid for a review because I feel like that kind of gets tricky. But I'm totally open to people sponsoring me to, like include a book in a book haul or do a vlog based on content, and like that's cool. But like I don't think I will ever do a paid review just because I feel like that's a little bit tricky in terms of ethics as a reviewer. But people have different takes on that for sure. And you need to disclose, like legally, you always have to disclose if someone's paying you to do something. Um, you got to say that's what's going on. Okay, what like moving on, we're getting into a lot of like side conversations here, which is great. Thanks, I'm glad people could come hang out. Question 5, what is a favorite book or series that you've read because of BookTube? I've read a lot of things because of BookTube. I feel like one all-time favorite that, well, there's a couple actually. There's a couple of all-time favorites that I don't know that I would have known about or gotten pushed to pick up if it wasn't for BookTube and booktubers that I've become friends with. One is The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. I now own like multiple editions of it. It's an all-time favorite book for me. And Leanna at Leanna's Library, who I've become really good friends with, was like, read Name of the Wind, read Name of the Wind. And finally I was like, okay, I'll read Name of the Wind. And I'm so glad she pushed me to do it because it's been awesome. Other things like Circe by Madeline Miller, I probably wouldn't have picked up if I hadn't seen it all over BookTube, and it's like an all-time favorite for me. There's a lot of books that I've picked up because of BookTube, and it's been like, sometimes it's not as good as others, but generally that's been a really positive thing. Okay. Scythe. Yeah, Scythe is really, really good. Yay! Oh, the Beyond the Black Door. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm so happy that somebody is reading Beyond the Black Door. I love it. It's like one of those quieter releases that I feel like not a lot of people are talking about, but it's so, so good. I need to get my hands on a physical copy of it, but I'm really happy to hear that. And Sydney, I know, we're waiting forever for Patrick Rothfuss. One day we'll get it, but it doesn't, like, for me at least, diminish how much I really, really love it. So, yeah. Okay, Next question. Overall, what is your favorite aspect of BookTube? I mean, I feel like this is the answer everybody gives, but it's the community. It's the friends that I've made. I didn't really expect that going in. When I first started out, I was like, oh, this will be like a cool thing to do. I always thought it would be fun to like make videos, and I love books, so that's an easy way in. And then like some of my best friends now are people that I've gotten to know through BookTube, other creators and people who, you know, have watched the channel where we've done buddy reads and gotten to know each other, and that's like bled into ongoing chats. Like there's a few other creators where we like started out reading a series together, and now we just like use that chat to talk about all kinds of stuff. And so that has been so great. See, and I love this. Like you're saying, you and Lori are celebrating 1 year friendship in September. I mean, I really do think it's such a cool opportunity to find your people. As somebody who, you know, hasn't always had the best of luck with especially making close female friends easily, like that's been hit and miss. Like I feel like I've found a tribe of people that like get me and get like what I care about, and it's just been amazing. So I love the community of BookTube. And I also just like it. I like the whole process. I like filming. I like editing videos. I like reading and talking about books. It's all just so fun. Oh, I love it! We've got another BookTube meetup. Yay. Carry the Book Bell Tuesday. That's so cool. I'm actually, I think because of where I live in New York, I've met a lot of booktubers in person, and almost always it's just been such a great experience, and you feel like you know each other even though, you know, it's wild. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, older and find a lot of the community is young. Yeah, you know, it's interesting to me though because I feel like I didn't realize how many people are older. I mean, of course, there are younger members of the community, and like I've made friends with some people who are younger. I'm 32, and I've been surprised at how many other people are actually like in their 30s. And sometimes you don't know because not everybody talks about it regularly. So like one person I was friends with for a really long time and assumed she was in like her mid 20s, and then it turns out we're the same age. So, you know, you never know. And Lori, you're saying you're 49. There's definitely older booktubers. Okay, 31. Yeah, so it's interesting. We get like a wide range of things. 43. So like Julie from Pages and Pens, I think is 39 or 40, something like that. She's around 40. So there are people you just kind of don't always necessarily know. But the nice thing is you can like kind of connect. Trina is 43. So we've got like a wide range of ages. And then like I have, you know, like a couple of people I've become friends with who are just starting college, who are much younger through. So I kind of like the intergenerational aspect of the booktube community as well. So I think that's a cool thing. You know, all just like come together and love books, even though like we have sometimes very different things from that we've come from. All right, question 7, and this is the last one in the tag, is want to spread the booktube love, give at least one newbie a shout out. Yeah. Yay, yeah, see, find each other. There are more older booktubers, guys. Like, it's, we range. So I had a few people that I pulled up. There are many more than this, but these are a few newer booktubers with smaller channels, which actually, as I mentioned earlier, Sydney on here, Sydney Stories, is lovely, and she has a smaller channel, so go check her out. I will leave links to all of these people in the description down below after this video is, like, once the live is done, I'll, like, fill in the description and put links to everybody's channels if you want to check them out. One person who is an author tuber who I've just really been enjoying is Lizelle Sambury. You're welcome, Sydney. You're great. I love you. But Lizelle Sambury is an author tuber who is the sweetest. She's got a really small channel. I met her at BookNet Fest, and she's a aspiring author from Canada, and just so sweet and calm, and I just love her presence. There's something about it that's just like calming. I don't know if anybody else feels that way about booktubers sometimes, but I really enjoy her, and she's got interesting things to say sometimes. She's also a minimalist, so she doesn't like owning a lot of things or owning a lot of books, and she talks about that on her channel a little bit, so if that interests you, maybe go check her out. Another person who I just think is hilarious and really enjoyable to watch is Luxurious Blue. He is a fellow New Yorker and also has a very small YouTube channel. He was at BookNet Fest as well, and it's just really funny. And he doesn't put out a lot of content, and sometimes it's a little bit of mix of different types of things that he'll talk about, but I just enjoy him, so go check him out. And then a couple of people that I've just very recently discovered and subscribed to who have very small channels. One of them is just over 100 subscribers, I think, is Books with Brittany. So she is just so impressive to me. She's so well spoken, has great reviews and really, really high quality videos, and is easy to listen to and easy to watch. And I'm just so impressed with her, especially as new to BookTube as she is. So I would recommend checking her out. I think she's got some cool stuff. And then another person is Sophia's Thoughts. And I just like enjoy listening to her. She's got an accent. I think she's probably from the UK or something, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. But I just like, and she's just so enjoyable to listen to. And she talks about fun books. So yeah, those are a few people that I'm going to shout out. All of them have like in the like 1 to 500 subscriber count area, so definitely go out and support them. And I'm like super close to 5,000 guys, which is crazy. So I think maybe I'll like collect questions for a Q&A once I hit it. I think I have like I don't know. Last I checked, I had like just over 80 subscribers left to go before I hit 5,000, which is really exciting. So it's coming soon. Yay! I'm so excited. That's like a big milestone, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, so that is it. That is the Not a Newbie book tag. Yes, 5,000. Thank you. Yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah, very cool. Oh, I am monetized. I'm monetized. After you have 1,000, you can be. I am. Although, like, funny thing about it is, like, a couple years ago, I made, like, 3 random one-off videos reviewing this weight loss program I tried, and I swear, like, a third of my income comes from those 3 videos, so clearly, like, books are not where it's at if you want to make a lot of money on YouTube, but I don't really care because I love it so much. It's really good. So, you know, at least, like, some of my book purchasing is paying for itself, and hopefully eventually it'll be more than that, but I just love it. It's fun. I love you guys. Any final thoughts or questions before I hop off? Let me know. That is the end of the Not a Booktube Newbie tag, but I'm so happy that, like, some of you guys came and joined in. This was fun. It's always nice when you actually, like, get people in the discussion. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and thank you for hanging out. For anybody watching this later on, feel free to comment down below. Let me know any of your thoughts of anything on this video. Like and subscribe if you want more, and I will chat with you guys next time. Bye. Stay warm. All y'all on the East Coast, stay warm too, for sure.